All right, welcome back everyone. So if you are ready, we can continue with the next part of practice test 2, which is task 3. All right. So again, this time we have a shorter text, okay? And you have 1 minute. Please fully concentrate, everyone. Get ready and let's go. All right, time is up, everyone. If you haven't finished it, you can take your own time. All right, so this text was about climate change. All right, and climate change is discussed as a challenge, okay, as a difficulty facing the world. All right, so here it starts with rising. I'm sure you were able to do this one. Rising temperatures. Rising temperatures do what? Rising temperatures affect, right? So affect means influence and impact, right? So rising temperatures affect or influence or have impact on, all right? Have impact on something, all right? So these are very commonly used. So rising temperatures affect weather. This one was not very easy. Weather what? Weather patterns, all right? Weather patterns. Now, what about the word pattern then? Pattern is the same as weather styles, weather design. So how weather is designed, okay? What's the style of the weather? But style and design are wrong words here. We always use it like weather patterns, all right? Or behavior patterns, for instance. Let me put this as an example here. Uh, Behavior pattern, all right? Behavior patterns. So they're used like this, all right? So rising temperatures affect weather patterns, wildlife, and human settlements. Settle. All right, let me check. Yes, settlements. So human settlements. What are human settlements, people? How people live in houses, or what type of houses do people live in? Inhabitations, all right? Settlements mean inhabitations, all right? Many scientists, I'm sure many of you guys thought this should be worry, but be careful, everyone. Worry does not fit here, okay? Many scientists warn. So this is the warning of scientists. So if you read the next part, okay, it's more about warning. What type of warning do scientists have? All right. So many scientists warn that action. What kind of action? Immediate, instant action, right? So immediate means instant, right? Immediate and instant, like quick, okay? So you can more simply say quick. Quick action is needed. Immediate action, instant action is needed. It's needed in order to do what? What do you do with pollution, everyone? You actually reduce pollution. So what's the meaning of reduce then? Reduce is a verb, of course. All right, it's a verb and it means decrease or diminish, right? Diminish. Make something less. Make something, make something less. So we want to make pollution less. We want to reduce pollution. We want to decrease pollution. All right. And natural. Now, this one was a little difficult. You need a verb here, okay? But this one, the last one was easy actually. Natural resources, right? Natural resources. Now, what do we do with natural resources? We do we provide natural resources? Actually, no, everyone. I'm sure many of you guys said provide, but the correct answer is protect, actually, right? Protect natural resources because we protect them. We don't provide natural resources. So we reduce pollution and protect natural resources. Now, here, before we are finished with this reading, face risks, facing the world today. Face is a wonderful vocabulary item, everyone. Face is a verb, all right? And in our lives, we face risks, okay? This is a verb. Be careful about this. We face dangers, all right? We face challenges or we face difficulties. Difficulties. So, uh, you can perfectly use face as a verb in your writings, everyone, by saying many people face risks or many people are facing risks in terms of something, something. Okay, so it's a very good vocabulary item. Please take a deep breath, everyone. Get ready, get prepared, all right? And we will continue with the next task. Okay, so you can see the key here shortly. Task 4 is here. This one is also a little short. Okay, get ready. Let's go. All right, time is up, everyone, but you can always take your own time, okay, by pausing the video. All right, so this text was about travel, okay? Travel. Now, as you can see, people, it starts with the allow someone to do something structured that we have just discussed in the previous task. Travel allows people to experience different cultures and ways of life, all right? When individuals visit new countries, visit new countries. When individuals visit new countries, so far everything is quite easy. When individuals visit new countries, they often learn to appreciate, to like or develop a liking of, to appreciate food, traditions, and customs. So here, as you can see, everyone, traditions and customs are actually synonyms. So this was a clue to you, all right? So customs, but what kind of customs? So since this was the customs is a noun, okay? It's a noun. You most probably need an adjective here, right? So what kind of customs can we learn to appreciate? Of course, social customs, but this one was not too easy. All right. These experiences, sorry, you need another S here. So these experiences can, we have a verb here, reduce, but reduce is a verb, but after can, what do we need? We need another verb actually. So this one needs to be a verb as well. But teacher, how can you have two verbs after can? It is possible if your verb is help. Because interestingly, uh, help can be used with another verb in the sentence. Now, normally we use it as help someone do something, okay? So, for example, uh, traveling, tra in this sentence, you would go like this. Traveling helps people to reduce stereotypes. Stereotypes. So normally you would say traveling helps people to reduce, or traveling helps people reduce. Both are fine, all right? So help someone do something or help someone to do something. So these two are exactly the same. But if someone is usually like something simple as like people or others, you can omit that and have something like this. Traveling helps reduce, all right? Stereotypes. Stereotypes. So this is fine, all right? Fine. There's no problem in this sentence. Or you can give another example. Trees help fight against global warming. Okay. Trees help fight against global war. I couldn't write it. Yes. Trees help fight against global warming. So here, trees help people normally. Trees help people fight against, but you can have something like this, and this sentence is just fine. All right, there's no problem in this sentence. I hope this is clear, everyone. So these experiences can help reduce stereotypes and mutual understanding. Mutual understanding. You need another verb here. So understanding, what can you do with understanding? You encourage understanding, okay? And here, mutual means between two people. Between two people, okay? So mutual understanding, mutual benefit, okay? Mutual benefit. So benefit between two people. Both people benefit from this thing that they are doing. Okay, so mutual benefit of two people. All right. So encourage mutual understanding between people. All right. Mutual understanding between people. I'm sure many of you guys answered this as but because is not correct here. Why? Because you don't have a sentence here. Because people, different backgrounds, it doesn't work like that. Between people from different backgrounds, okay? From different backgrounds. Now, here we have a very beautiful vocabulary item, in the long run. All right, so in the long run is a fixed expression. In the long run is the opposite of in the long run is, of course, in the short run. Okay, in the short run, in the long term. So in the long term and in the short term. So these four are used very commonly. So in the long run means in a long time. All right. So in a long time, they can contribute to more peaceful global relations. In the long run, please use this in your writings, everyone, in the long run or in the short run. Mutual is a beautiful academic vocabulary item. Help someone to do something or help someone do something is also very common. And we discussed in this practice, allow someone to do something and actually what was it? Enable someone to do something. Okay, we talked about that as well. All right, let's take a break here, everyone. We will continue with timed practice 3 after the break. Let's go.